Hi everyone, this is Basudev Panda. Welcome to Master of English. Welcome to another class of question and answer. The director's word 16ଟି ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଟେକ୍ସଟ ବେସ୍ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଯେତିକି ଅଛି ତାର ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଏବଂ ଉତ୍ତର ସବୁ ଦେଖିବା ଠିକ୍ ଅଛି। ତାହେଲେ ପ୍ରଥମ ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ହେଲା why did the patient visit Dr. Raman only when they were hopeless? ଦୁଇଟା କାରଣ ଅଛି ଆମେ ଟେକ୍ସଟରେ ପଢ଼ିଛେ। ଗୋଟେ ହେଲା ତାଙ୍କର ଭିଜିଟିଂ ଫିସ୍ 25 ଟଙ୍କା ବହୁତ ରେଟ୍ ଥିଲା, ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଥିଲା ଯେ ସେ ପୁରା ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟ୍ ଫରୱାର୍ଡ଼ କହିଦେଉଥିଲେ ଯାହାଫଳରେ ଯେଉଁ ରୋଗୀ ବଞ୍ଚିବାର ଚାନ୍ସ ଥିଲା ସେ ବି ମରିଯାଉଥିଲା। ତାହେଲେ ମୁଖ୍ୟ କାରଣ ସେଇଟା ଥିଲା, 25 ଟଙ୍କାଟା ପରଉଥିଲା। ତାହେଲେ ଲେଖିବା ପିଲେ ଦ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ visited Dr. Raman only when they were hopeless because of his high visiting fees. At the time he was taking 25 rupees. First thing. Second reason is that they were thinking something serious in his association because Dr. Raman made straightforward remark on the patient's condition without hiding anything, which frightened patients and relatives, and it may cause the death of the patient. Okay. Question number 2. Do you know question? What impression of Dr. Raman do you get from the passage? Passage रू कौन डॉक्टर रमन को विषय तुम कौन सब जानिबा पई चाहूछ? आम जानी जे से जने भलो डाक्टर, से अधिका विजिटिंग फीस नौथले, से सब बेले सत कहउथले, से केबे व्हाइट वॉश करू नथले, ये जन आउ जते बेले से छोटिया भी आशा देखुथले ताहले से जम सहित लड़ाई करला उतरे. सो दीज आर द की पॉइंट्स. तो वर्तमान में लिखिबा पिले द as per the passage, or you can say as per the author, Dr. Raman was a very good doctor. Yes or no? And he was straightforward in declaring the condition of the patient. And he did not at all interested to whitewash the patient. Yes or no? And it was not in his nature to hide the real stage of the patients. Yes or no? And next, he could make perfect diagnosis, and if he noticed faint sign of his cure, he would fight with Yama to return the life of the patient. So this is the second question. बर्तमान देखिए पहले द्वितीय यूनिट रा प्रश्न. How does the writer describe the friendship between Dr. Raman and Gopal? कौन और पिले कौन थिले तांकर फ्रेंडशिप? यस, क्लासिक फ्रेंडशिप थिला नहीं पिले. हाँ से माने किंडरगार्टन रू स्टार्ट होता 40 वर्ष पर्यंत लास्ट करथिला अनटच बाय टाइम. सो दीज आर द वर्ड्स वी हैव टू राइट, द की वर्ड्स. ताल केमति लिखिबा? डॉक्टर रमन एंड गोपाल हैड ए क्लासिक फ्रेंडशिप. दे न्यू ईच अदर फ्रॉम देयर किंडरगार्टन डेज. यस और नो? एंड though they were busy in their hectic schedule, they just met on a Sunday when they dine together or watch a movie, etc., etc. Yes or no? And they are also talk about one another's life and activities. It was a classic friendship standing over untouched by changing times, circumstances, and activities. Do you know? Parvarti Prashna. How did Dr. Raman come to know about Gopal's illness? So केमती जानिले? से तार पिला को देखला पर जानिले. कौन लिखिबा? So Dr. Raman was a very busy doctor, and he had not marked that for a month, for 3 months he had not paid a visit, or he had not met his friends Gopal. So one day when he was just passing through the consulting hall, at the time he saw Gopal's son was sitting there in a corner. At that time he just remember all those things and asked the boy about his family welfare, and thereafter he came to know about the condition of Dr. Raman. Condition of Gopal. Next question. Why did not Gopal's wife call for Dr. Raman earlier? कहीं की से पठेला नहीं. Gopal's and his family members, they knew that Dr. Raman was very busy and he had no time for visiting patient's house. Yes or no? So when Gopal fell ill and his condition was very serious, they had no alternatives. they sent for Dr. Raman. Question number two तापर 2 number प्रश्न ए यूनिट रो what step did the doctor take to save his friend from death कौन से step नेले. So after getting free from his hectic schedule, doctor rushed to Gopal's house hearing about his sickness and seeing his conditions. Tears came to his eyes. He just prepared the injection, shot in the drug, and he watched his symptoms closely. When no change came about the patient, he arranged operation to save his life. Yes or no? Next question. What was Dr. Raman's reaction when his assistant said, "Sir, you will pull through"? तो कौन थिला जेतेबेले तांकर असिस्टेंट कहिला जे सार से भलो होई जिवो बोली सेतेबेले डॉक्टर रमन कर रिएक्शन कौन थिला. And after the doctor performed an operation, Gopal stirred a bit, and by looking that, the assistant was overjoyed, and he exclaimed and said, "Sorry, will pull through." But the doctor was not in intention, and he told, "Don't trust it. It is only a pulse pressure, and very common in these is if the pulse will keep up till 8 in the morning, it will go on for the next 40 years." But he was doubting it. Next, परवर्ती प्रश्न. What was Dr. Raman's response when Gopal's wife asked about his condition? जेतबेले गोपाल रा कंडीशन विषय रे तागर वाइफ पचला डॉक्टर रमन का रिएक्शन कोन थिला. तो कौन लिखिबा पिले. Yeah, after operation, in a few hours, Gopal's opened his eyes, smiled, and the doctor ate some food. The family members were very happy. They poured out gratitude to Dr. Raman, and Gopal's wife asked what was his condition. Yes or no? But the doctor said, "Don't get excited. I'd rather not talk to you." That means he avoided the questions. Next question. Why did Gopal ask Dr. Raman, "Am I going?" What was he anxious about? After the patient heard the cries of his wife, he asked Dr. Raman if somebody was crying there. And if someone cries in our house, as we know that we are gonna die, to know these things, Gopal, to be confirmed, asked the doctor whether he was going to die. He was anxious about his death because he had to settle all those things. परवर्ती प्रश्न. Was Dr. Raman upset at this question? Give your reasons. Yes, Dr. Raman was upset at this question. Yes or no? Because he never whitewashed any patient. He has never trapped in any dogma of leaving someone whitewashing or etc etc. Gopal's question upset the doctor because Gopal was his best friend. Yes or no? And according to him, people attach great value to his words. How would he say to his best friend that he was going to die after a few minutes? Next question. Question number 3. Why did Dr. Raman decide to tell a lie? Why did Dr. Raman decide to tell a lie? काहींकि मिछ कहवा पाई से माने निष्पत्ति नेले. 3 number प्रश्न. When Gopal insisted the doctor to sign the will, either it would bring his family and children deteriorate condition. So the doctor reflected for some time that if he would tell him the truth, then he must die. Gopal must die. And after reflecting much, he decided that if his words could save his life, then he must tell the lie, and he told the lie. Question number 4. How did he answer Gopal's question? Gopalର ପ୍ରଶ୍ନର ଉତ୍ତର ସେ କିଭଳି ଦେଲେ? When Gopal asked, am I going to die? The doctor, after much thought to save the life of Gopal, said, Gopal, listen, don't worry. You are not gonna die at all. You are improving, yes, gradually, and your heart is absolutely sound. And his words actually saved Gopal's life. Question number 5. Panchano Prashna. How did Gopal accept Dr. Raman's words? How did? After listening the words from the doctor that he is not going to die at all, Gopal was very happy. He had a smile on his face and he looked delighted. A glow suffused on the patient's face, and he said, do you say so? If it comes from your lips, it must be true. He fell asleep happily. So the last few questions, 3 questions are there. First question. Did Dr. Raman believe that his patient would recover that night? Why do you think so? No, the doctor did not believe his patient would recover that night because he told his assistant to take with him a tube of poison. Yes or no? And in case the struggle will be too hard, the assistant had to inject it. And from this it is proved that the doctor was not at all believing that his patient would recover. Question number 2. Next question. Don't look so unhappy, lady. Why does Dr. Raman say so? Why does Dr. Raman say so? For the first time, when the lady asked Dr. Raman what was his condition, whether he gonna live or not, at the time the doctor avoided her question. But in the morning, when he saw the condition of Gopal, he was excited and told the lady of the house that don't look so happy, lady. Your husband will live to be 90. Last question of the series. Does human life hang on a doctor's word? Give a reasoned answer. ସତରେ କ'ଣ ଡକ୍ଟରର କଥାରେ ମଣିଷର ଜୀବନ ନିର୍ଭର କରେ? ସଠିକ୍ କାରଣ ଦର୍ଶାଅ. People treat doctors as gods, yes or no? And they value their words seriously. If they say the patient would recover, they look happy. If they give negative remark, they weep. So Gopal was Dr. Raman's friend. He knew that Dr. Raman never told a lie. And when Dr. Raman told that his heart is very sound and is gonna live at the time, he believed the word of his friend and he just survived from the severe attack. So that's all from the question and answer section of the doctor's words. Thank you. Thanks for